What's going on, guys? Wesley here. Today I have the updated video for all the best glitches in Arc Raiders after the latest patch, including how to mitigate fall damage, multiple different updates on the duplication glitches, and why players are getting suspended, namely because of the Stella Montis out of the map glitches. Thank God those are fixed. These are the best working glitches in Arc Raiders after the January 20th patch. Now the patch I'm talking about, of course, is 1.12.0. It's all the fixing of the item duplication glitch, the ammo duplication glitch, the ability to actually damage players from outside of the map, thank God. And another thing that's listed on the patch notes is the ability to actually get outside of the map. There are still multiple different points you can, but you can only spook players and act like a ghost outside of the map. You're not going to be able to damage them. Thank God for those things. That absolutely has ruined gameplay for so many people, including a lot of streamers who have threatened to quit. Now you won't see any duplication glitches either in this video. Unfortunately, those are patched, so we're back to hiding from shredders on Stella Montis and looting. But today I'm going to show you multiple different glitch spots that can get you unlimited loot, blueprints, and so much more, as well as multiple different glitches that you can combine with this in order to max out your account. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more to support me for absolutely free. So let's hop into things, but before we do, let's hear a quick word from today's sponsor. Are you tired of searching every corner of the Rust Belt because TikTok told you that's where the rarest loot is, just to go down and lose it all? Well, today I've got an easy solution for you guys. So my friend El Dorado is here, and they are going to get everything that you need in the game, no matter what it is. 10 minutes time. XMB is the creator code. You need to make sure that you use it so you stop wasting your time searching for weapon cases. They got 120,000 reviews. It's ridiculous. So stop hiding from the big bad monsters, check them out, and let's hop into the video. So let's hop right in. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the fall damage mitigation glitch. So this is something that is unintended and is a behavior of the game, definitely a bug. How it works is all you need is a singular pulse mine, and you are going to place it down and trigger it before you jump off of whatever ledge you want to mitigate damage from. You may be asking yourself, Wesley, why are you going down if you're showing me something that's supposed to mitigate fall damage? It's to demonstrate the fact that it has a height limit, that's all. So I tried this on the towers over on Spaceport, and of course this did not work, but you can go into practice range and demonstrate this glitch extremely quickly and easily. So keep that in mind, and just know if you need another pulse mine, just simply return to Speranza and then load back in. So how this works, you can go to the highest point on the practice range, so you know that this works on some medium-sized towers on any map, and all you have to do is simply place a pulse mine down. Now here's how you get the timing correct. If you just happen to have a pulse mine and you're not too far up, all you have to do is just hit it with your axe or shoot it with a gun and then simply jump off. That'll give you the exact perfect timing. But if you're at a pretty high limit and you're not sure if you are going to make it without going down, just know all you want to do is hit it, wait about a split second, and then walk off instead. That will buy you a couple of extra feet, because if you think about it, the higher that you are, obviously you're going to trigger that free fall and you're going to actually go down like I did at Space Tower in this clip right here. You have to hit the ground before this animation ends, and that will mitigate 100%. So right here is where I switch to free fall. You can kind of tell once I have actually lost the glitch. Now I'm also going to show you multiple different glitches that you can do on Stella Montis to get unlimited loot. Now this one is controversial. I am saying this right now. Embarkstudios has already been informed of this many times. This is one of the oldest glitches, and it's ridiculous that this is still in here. This is just like the zipline glitch to Space Tower, and you can get in and out of the Seed Vault exfil. And if you have PvP style lobbies where everyone is shooting each other, then this is obviously a way that you can cheese and eliminate other players for valuable loot. You can stay in here after the exfil is done. There's a little bit of an out of bounds, but you are not out of the map, and you can likely get suspended for this if you are reported by other players. In fact, I'm really just reporting this because I thought that it was cool. I have Care Bear lobbies, as they call them, where no one is shooting each other, and I get to dance at every exfil. So I really don't care what the cause of this is, just the fact that they need to fix it, because they have fixed multiple different locations that are similar to this. All you want to do is just simply strafe jump into the middle, make sure that you're spamming jump so that you grab it, and then come over to the fan right here. What you'll notice is that the timer actually goes away. Other players are able to exfil, and I am stuck up here. Now you may be asking yourself, okay, but how the hell do I get out? All you want to do is dive jump towards the edge right here. You'll be able to make it out, but unfortunately you can't call the exfil from within, so just simply dive at the cage and you can get right out. I mean, this is honestly ridiculous. I don't know why this is still a glitch, and this is something that has been around for so long. I figured, you know what, at this point I'm just going to start reporting on it, because this is just something that should have been fixed months ago. So anyway, now I'm going to show you guys the best loot spots in the game. There's one that is a complete glitch spot where you are actually slightly outside of the map that has some containers that likely are not going to get looted until this becomes a popular method. Trust me, everyone is going to go to this spot. And then there's also a secondary one that gives you guaranteed 70,000 coins every single time. Now, that being said, I suggest that you bring in a free loadout just in case you go down. Stella Montis night raids is especially what you should be doing this on. Night raids in general are so much better. You need to get used to it because night raids are where you're going to find most of your blueprints and rare items. Now, there's multiple different places around the loading bay on Stella Montis. Just check your map for where this is, and remember that Stella Montis is 2 levels, so you may not see it on your map until you get to the area. Here's how you get into this glitch spot that is completely out of the map in loading bay. Now, you can't take advantage of any other players using this glitch, so you're not going to have like an angle to shoot, or you can't shoot through walls or anything like that, and that's why I'm showing this. This is just a secret loot spot. Go over here to where both of these crates are, where they're right next to the zip line. I'm going to show you all the points of interest right now just so that you don't get lost. Look where I am, pause the video, make sure that you find where this spot is with a free loadout so that you don't question where it is, because for the longest time it was so hard for me to find this spot until I taught myself how to do it. Then just simply jump until you clip that ledge and you should be able to climb in. Now, there is 1 or 2 places that you can get stuck in here, so be careful, but essentially all these crates are the same asset. Now, someone for one time out of like 20 times, of course it's while I'm recording for this video, had looted this spot. I actually ran up on them when I came in here, but thank God I have Care Bear lobbies. You just want to be careful and make sure that you check under both of these crates, and you want to also make sure that you do not fall into that hole right there. You will be stuck and you're going to have to give up and return to Speranza. So just make sure that you check all of these spots that you see on the video right here. You can jump up on these little ledges right here to actually get up, and then you can easily get back out. All in all, this spot is completely worth it if you're on night raids or you spawn in anywhere near this loading bay area. You can see on the map right there, that's where I stood. I also found this bastion completely tipped over, and I ended up with a bobcat out of this situation. You'd be so surprised. So for whatever reason, this thing was flipped over and then ended up downing me, right? But thank God I had someone nearby who had a defib. Now, unfortunately for them, they ended up going down by the bastion. I didn't have a defib to give them back. They had defibs on them. I don't know why they didn't think to give me one, but they had a bobcat with attachments, multiple different items, including this tactical Mark III, and so much more. So hey, thank you for your sacrifice, friend. I don't know what to say. But anyway, the best loot spot on Stella Montis, in my opinion, is assembly workshops in a night raid. This is ridiculous. I'm talking 70,000 or more easily from a 5-minute journey. Now, that may be low for you. Maybe you have your secret loot spot, but guys, this is a fantastic place to get blueprints, and this is somewhere where you can easily loot these little yellow crates, and they are absolutely OP. That is a pro tip for you guys. These yellow crates by far are where I got most of the money. I was getting pink after pink every single time. Exodus materials especially show up in these little crates, so make sure that you, or modules rather, Exodus modules. So just make sure that you are breaching every container, checking every safe, checking every drawer. This is absolutely the most OP loot spot in the game. Now, in my opinion, this is something that is pretty damn popular, so you want to make sure that whatever you do, go into the areas and spawn in with a free loadout so that you don't have to waste your time. If you show up mid-game like I do right here, here's an honorable mention on Buried City Night Raid. If you come to this location, for example, this is just a great example of an extremely popular loot spot. This one was looted 2 out of 3 of the times that I tried. I simply surrender with my free loadout and load back in. So any of these spots, in my opinion, if you spawn mid-game, so like 15 to 20 minutes left, or you are completely across the map, don't waste your time. Now, this last spot is an honorable mention. This is my favorite trinket spot in the game. If you need trinkets for whatever reason, this is the easiest spot to go to. You get about 40 to 50,000 coins worth of loot, and every single time pretty much it is available if you get to it in the first couple minutes. And just for the record, guys, I was able to actually loot that honorable mention room. This one requires that you breach it, so just keep in mind and check both doors. If they're breached, then make sure that you just immediately surrender and hop back in. But it's so far from hospital, you can't really use it as a combo, you know, loot here and there every single game. So in my opinion, the Stella Montis assembly areas are way better than this, or you can even do loading bay, which is better than this, especially on a night raid. Just remember, guys, go into the game on night raids and you will be rewarded. So thank you so much for watching. If you leave any questions down below, I'll be sure to answer them. Comment the word bananas down below. I'll show you a token of appreciation. And with all that said, thank you for subscribing, supporting, and watching, and I will catch you in the next one.